Yes, next is first we have discussed how we can prepare haloalkane starting from alcohol. Second is preparation of haloalkane starting from alkanes. Alkanes react with halogen in the presence of sunlight or heat to give haloalkane. Here alkane in general, I will write alkane as RH. RH stands for alkane. Purposely I have written H because it is going to be substituted. This is alkane in general is made to react with halogen. In general, it is written as X2. In the presence of sunlight, H nu, or we can heat it, you are going to get alkyl halide RX. Out of 2, one X adds to H, another X adds to R. You are going to get RX. This is alkyl halide plus HX. Alkyl halide plus HX. Example, methane. Last year we have discussed this reaction. Methane CH4. Methane reacts with chlorine. Methane reacts with chlorine in the presence of diffused sunlight, H nu. In the presence of diffused sunlight, you are going to get methyl chloride CH3Cl plus HCl. This is how we can prepare haloalkanes starting from alkanes. Next preparation of haloalkanes is from alkanes by electrophilic addition reactions. An alkene combines with hydrogen halide. Alkene is represented by RCH double bond CH2. Alkene combines with hydrogen halide. In general, it is written as HX, hydrogen halide, to form haloalkenes. Here you are going to get RCH X CH3. An alkene combines with hydrogen halide to form haloalkane. This is general formula of alkene, and this is hydrogen halide or haloalkane. This addition of hydrogen halide to alkene takes place according to Markovnikov's rule. Markovnikov's rule. Now let us see examples. First example, ethene, CH2 double bond CH2 plus HCl in the presence of acetic acid. In the presence of acetic acid, you are going to get CH3CH2Cl. Markovnikov's rule is applicable only for unsymmetrical alkene. In symmetrical alkene, yes, it is not applicable. Second example, this is first example. Second example, propene reacts with hydrogen chloride CH3CH double bond CH2. This is propene. This is ethene. This is ethyl chloride. Ethyl chloride. Propene reacts with HCl. You are going to get CH3 CH CH3 Cl. You are going to get 2-chloropropane or isopropyl chloride. 2-chloropropane. This is the major product, or common naming is isopropyl chloride. Isopropyl chloride. As this is unsymmetrical alkene, here the addition of hydrogen chloride takes place according to Markovnikov's rule. Already we have discussed the Markovnikov rule in first PU. Anyway, we have discussed Markovnikov's rule in first PU. We'll revise once. What is that rule? Markovnikov's rule. Markovnikov's rule. Markovnikov's rule. When an unsymmetrical molecule means, let me take HX. This is unsymmetrical. If you draw a line across this molecule, you are going to get H here, X here. This is unsymmetrical molecule. Adds to unsymmetrical alkene. Let me write R CH double bond CH2. And then unsymmetrical molecule adds to unsymmetrical alkene. If you draw a line across a double bond, alkenes are characterized by a presence of double bond. If you draw a line across this double bond, you are going to get different fragments, different pieces. So this is unsymmetrical. So unsymmetrical molecule adds to unsymmetrical alkene such that negative part of adding molecule, out of this here H is plus, here H is, if it dissociates, you are going to get H plus and X minus. Negative part of adding molecule adds to the carbon atom involved in the double bond formation containing less number of hydrogen atom. When an unsymmetrical molecule adds to unsymmetrical alkene such that negative part of adding molecule adds to the carbon atom involved in the double bond formation containing less number of hydrogen. So addition of X takes place to this carbon atom, addition of H takes place to this carbon atom according to Markovnikov's rule. So the product is RCH, addition of X takes place here, so X here, then this double bond is removed, so you are going to get CH3, H is added here, so you are going to get the product, major product, 2-halo alkane. Okay, yes. Second one, in the presence of organic peroxides, or in the presence of peroxides, organic peroxides such as benzoyl peroxide, the addition of HBr, it is applicable only to this, addition of HBr, but not HCl or HI, HCl or HI. Okay, in the presence of peroxides, the addition of HBr but not HCl or HI occurs contrary to Markovnikov's rule. That means again the addition takes place against Markovnikov's rule. This is also known as peroxide effect. This is also known as peroxide effect or Kharash effect or Kharash effect or anti-Markovnikov rule, anti-Markovnikov rule. Okay, yes, according to Markovnikov's rule, what happens? X is added to this carbon atom which contains less hydrogen, then hydrogen atom is added to the carbon atom which is not a double bond formation containing more hydrogen. But in the presence of peroxide, addition of X takes place here and addition of H takes place here. So again, so hence the name is anti-Markovnikov's rule, also known as peroxide effect or Kharash effect. Okay, yes, this is Markovnikov's addition. I will write anti-Markovnikov's addition, R CH double bond CH2 plus HX in the presence of benzoyl peroxide, in the presence of benzoyl peroxide, in the presence of benzoyl peroxide. Yes, addition of this X takes place to terminal carbon atom, and then here H is added to this carbon atom, X is added to this carbon atom. Against this rule, here X is added to the carbon atom containing less hydrogen, but in this case X is added to the carbon atom containing more hydrogen. So you are going to get RCH2 CH2X, RCH2 CH2X. This is Markovnikov addition, and this is anti-Markovnikov addition. Anti-Markovnikov addition. Now let us see one example. CH3 CH double bond CH2 plus HBr. Here anti-Markovnikov addition or Kharash effect or peroxide effect is only for addition of HBr, only for addition of HBr. Yes, in the presence of HBr. Now let us see Markovnikov addition and anti-Markovnikov addition. Here organic Markovnikov addition. First I will write Markovnikov addition in the presence of organic peroxide. In the presence of organic peroxide, this is anti-Markovnikov addition. Anti-Markovnikov addition. According to Markovnikov addition, Br is added to the carbon atom containing less hydrogen. So the product is CH3 CH3. So Br is added to this carbon atom Br. So this is isopropyl bromide. Isopropyl bromide. In the presence of organic peroxide, the addition of Br takes place to the carbon atom containing more hydrogen. That against Markovnikov's rule. The compound formed is CH3 CH2 CH2 Br. Propyl bromide, or this is also called as N-propyl bromide. N-propyl bromide. N-propyl bromide. This is Markovnikov addition, and this is anti-Markovnikov addition. Now let us discuss preparation of haloalkanes by halogen exchange reaction. By halogen exchange reactions. First is Finkelstein reaction. Okay, here one haloalkane is converted into another haloalkane. That is halogen. One of the halogen atom is replaced by another halogen atom. Hence, it is known as halogen exchange reaction. Starting material is also haloalkane, and the product formed is also haloalkane. Just exchange of halogen atom takes place. Two types of the halogen exchange reactions are there. One is Finkelstein reaction, another is Schwarz reaction. Alkyl chlorides and alkyl bromides. Here alkyl chlorides and alkyl bromides, let me write in general haloalkane as Rx, where X is Cl, or you can have Br also. Reacts with alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides on heating with a solution of sodium iodide. On heating with the solution of sodium iodide in the presence of dry acetone, just heat it. You are going to get alkyl iodide plus sodium halide. Yes, you are going to get sodium halide like this. Then alkyl halide. This reaction known as Finkelson reaction. Alkyl halides where X is Cl or Br, alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides on treatment with the solution of sodium iodide in the presence of dry acetone on heating gives alkyl iodides. Gives alkyl iodide. This reaction known as Finkelstein reaction. This reaction known as Finkelstein reaction. Example: C2H5Br, C2H5Br, ethyl bromide, ethyl bromide is made to react with a solution of sodium iodide in presence of dry acetone. In the presence of dry acetone, just heat it, you are going to get ethyl iodide C2H5I plus NaBr, sodium bromide. This is ethyl iodide. This reaction is known as Finkelstein reaction. This reaction known as Finkelstein reaction. Next is Schwarz reaction. This is one more method of preparation of haloalkanes by halogen exchange reaction. Here, alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides on treatment with alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides, both the cases same. Alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides on treatment with metallic fluorides such as silver fluoride, mercurous fluoride. Silver fluoride is AgF, mercurous fluoride Hg2F2, mercurous fluoride, or cobalt fluoride COF3, or antimony fluoride SbF3 gives alkyl fluorides. This reaction known as Schwarz reaction. Alkyl chlorides or alkyl bromides, I will write that reaction Rx, where X is equal to Cl or even Br, made to react with metallic fluorides such as AgF, silver fluoride, or mercurous fluoride, or cobalt fluoride, or antimony fluoride, gives alkyl fluoride. This reaction known as Schwarz reaction. Here you get RF, alkyl fluoride. This is alkyl FLUORID, alkyl fluoride, plus AgX. Let us see one example. CH3Br. Example, in place of this, I'll write CH3Br, methyl bromide plus silver fluoride. You are going to get methyl fluoride CH3F plus silver bromide. This reaction known as Schwarz reaction. This is methyl bromide, silver fluoride, silver FLUORID fluoride. This is methyl fluoride, and this is silver bromide. This reaction known as Schwarz reaction. Okay, by Finkelson reaction and for Schwarz reaction, we can prepare haloalkanes by halogen exchange method, and these two are very, very important as far as examination point of view. These are the methods of preparation of haloalkanes.